keep our members, donors, well-wishers, and other stakeholders informed about the organization's financial health, operations, and achievements over the past 1 year. Our financial year runs from January 1st to December 31st of every year. This report covers the financial activity for the year 2024. Throughout the year, the Treasury Department carefully oversees and documents all the program expenditures, ensuring transparency, accountability in all areas of associations' programs. Sources of the organization's funds. The organization funds is sourced from, number one, members' registration fees and subscriptions. When we are registering members, you have to pay something, 200 shillings when you are registered, being registered. Fundraisings, we do fundraisings both externally and internally. Externally, we reach people out from outside by writing letters to the people, and internally within our members, and it's also done by our sisters, Al-Ansar sister. And also we get support from our partners and well-wishers, members' monthly contribution, Friday challenges, I think you all know that, through Ramu professionals and through ourselves, any other sources approved by the members. How transactions are done. The organization has 4 signatories. Number one, this includes the chairperson, vice chairperson, the treasury, the organizing secretary, and before we do transactions, the project has to be reviewed. It has to be approved by the officials. After approval, and it has to be budgeted for, and then after that we withdraw the money, and it has to be 2 people should be there for the transaction to be done, and then with the approval of the chairperson. And the projects done in the year 2024, I think my sister Anastasia has already gone through them. I will just touch on the financial aspect of it. Next one, next slide. So the report, our financial report is structured across 4 quarters, with each quarter spanning a duration of 3 months. So after every 3 months, we have to do reporting of the financial report. First quarter, it runs from January to March, the second from April to June, the third from July to September, and the fourth from October to December. And these reports will give insights into the specific activities undertaken during each of these quarters. So the first quarter, the income summary of the first quarter, that was from January to March 2024. And this is the mode of income. We got donation from the well-wishers, and that amount is 1,956,380. This was during the iftar time, and the bigger portion of our income we generated around that time. So it was meant to be allocated for the whole year. So donation from well-wishers, that is the amount. Monthly contribution and online campaigns. The monthly contribution of the members, and also when we do fundraising through online platforms, we generated 232,200. And then Friday challenges, 2,700 in that period. The total income was 2,191,280. That was for the first quarter. And now the expenditures for the first quarter. These are the projects that were undertaken in that quarter, that was helping 2 needy families. Al-Furqan Quran competition. The first one, we incurred an amount of 28,980. The second one, Al-Furqan competition, we gave out 20,000 plus some mushafs, as my sister Nasteha said. Bereavement for our member, we incurred 28,180. And then iftar phase 1. Okay, a year without iftar for us is not a year. So in every year we should do a iftar program. Iftar phase 1, when we incurred an amount of 532,938. We reached 100 households. So iftar phase 2, here in Ramo, we incurred an amount of 523,740. And then kuna Banisa iftar, which is 33,000. Iftar in Ngwatarangai, 150,038 shillings. The total expenditure for that quarter is 1,313,866. So in every quarter, each quarter, I'll take one major program, one major project, because I can't explain all the projects. But we have printed some books here. We have them, or we can for the members. I think you can get the document whereby we have explained all the breakdown for the specific project. But this one, I will just touch on the major project in each quarter. Number one, Iftar Phase 1. This was the purchase of food, the foodstuffs. These were the breakdown for it. It amounted to a total of 454,750. And then for logistic activities, you have to buy things, banner, and then transport costs, all these things. The amount was 78,000. So the total amount for that program, Iftar, was 532,938. So the balance, I've shown the balance there in the previous, this one, 45,000. So that balance was supplemented with an amount was already in our M-Pesa. So, and then we carried forward that balance to cater for the Phase 2 program. Iftar Phase 2. So purchase of the food for 106 beneficiaries. So 106 families benefited from this program, and the total amount for this purchase was 455,150. Logistical activities, 68,610. And then the total was 523,760. Next one. Banisa Iftar, we reached up to 10 families. 10 families benefited from this Iftar program, and the total cost was 33,000. And then Iftar for Ngwatarongai and Olakesasi, 54 families benefited from this, and the total amount was 150,038 shillings. Quarter 2, that runs from April to June. So the income from donation from well-wishers, we had none at that particular period. Monthly contribution, 40,000 from our own members, 40,200. Friday challenges, 3,90. Total income was 43,590. And then the quarter 2 expenditure, the expenses for this quarter, these are the projects. House completion in Bula Bakaro, I think we've mentioned all this. And then house completion in Bula Dodai, that was the amount. And total amount for this quarter that we have spent is 157,650. Next one. Quarter 3, income from well-wishers, 0, and then monthly contributions, 39,800. Friday challenges, 1,850. The total income for that period was 41,650. Quarter 3 project expenditure. So these were the main projects that we undertook in that period. Sewing machine, it's one of the major projects that we did in this year. And welfare cases, which is 53,000. For the sewing machine is 416,058 shillings. I think I'll provide the breakdown for that project. Medical appeal for the sick, which is 11,200. The total 480,258. So the sewing machines, this is the breakdown. I can't read all this. I think there is buying the sewing machines and all the equipment, scissors, these things. The total amount is 416,058. Quarter 4, which is the last quarter, which runs from October to December. Income from well-wishers, 0. Monthly contribution, 59,150. Friday challenges, 137,832. And the total income was 196,982. This is the expenditure for quarter 4. We had these projects in that period, and the total expense was 205,231. Next one. Okay, this is the Da'wah and Mentorship Program. I took this project in that quarter as the main one. It's not the most expensive project, but it's just the main one. And this was the expenses, 19,450. Next one. Income summary in 2024. The whole of 2024, the income summary. Donation from well-wishers, we gathered an amount of 1,956,380. Monthly contribution and online campaigns from our members, 367,250. Friday challenges, we got an amount of 145,772. And then others, these others like their registration fees, subscriptions and those, so total 40 and total 4,100. The total amount, the total income for the whole year was 2,473,502 shillings. These are the project, all the project and their expenditures. I have summarized them in one page. And then the total expenditure was 2,157,005 shillings. So you can see every penny, every shilling is accounted for. We write everything, we record every expense that we've incurred. And then this table, this chart, it's meant to compare for the last 3 years, 2022, 2023, 2024, the income and the expense. So this one here is for 2022. The income was about 400,000, the same as the expense. For 2023, it was 1.6 million for the income, and for the expense was 1.3, and for 2024 is 2 million plus for the income. So you can see the graph is it's going up, it's growing, alhamdulillah. Conclusion. This report reflects our organization's steadfast commitment to social welfare and determination to create meaningful change in the lives of those who need it most. We deeply believe in the transformative power of compassion and support, and throughout this initiative, we aim to foster a more just and inclusive society. Additionally, it underscores our unwavering commitment to transparency, openness, accountability, and providing a clear and comprehensive overview of the organization's financial landscape. As we advance in our mission, we remain dedicated to identifying new opportunities for assistance, responding to emergency needs, and expanding our reach to positively affect more lives. We are truly grateful to the generosity and support of the individuals like you who believe in our cause. Who believe in our cause enables us to continue delivering these essential programs. Thank you for your continued support as we work together to build a more compassionate and caring community. I think that's my last slide. Thank you.